welcome back again to my channel. Today I'm going to make a bandana. This is so easy that even a beginner can easily follow. What I am going to use is this polyester. This is an 8-ply. I have here my 3.25mm crochet hook. And we have our scissors and our yarn needle. So we set this one aside first. I have another video of a crochet bandana, and I will just put it on the iCard here on top of our video. So let's get started. So to start off, we're going to make our slip knot. And if you are just a beginner, I also have a beginner course. I will put the link here on the iCard on top on how to make your slip knot. So chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this will serve as our first double crochet and a chain 1 space. So yarn over, and we're going to make 3 double crochets on the first chain that we made, or the very last chain. So 3 double crochets. So we have our 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets on the same chain. So just like what we did on the other side, we're going to make a treble crochet, yarn over twice. But before that, we have to make a chain of 1. Sorry, I forgot about that. So chain 1, and then make your treble crochet and insert our hook on the same space or on the same chain. So this will be the bottom part of our bandana. So again, to move up, chain 5, turn your work, and remember the chain 1 that we did after our last double crochet. We are going to make 3 double crochets on our chain 1 space. Chain 1, and we made our chain 3 here in the middle. So we're going to make 3 double crochets on the second chain. So 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to make 3 double crochets here on the middle on the second chain. Two and 3. Chain 3, and 3 more double crochets on the same chain. Chain 1, and remember the start that we made. You have the chain 1 space here. Make your 3 double crochets on the chain 1 space. Chain 1 again. And on the next chain, we're going to make our treble crochet. Sometimes you may find it hard to locate that chain. It's here, this one. There. So that will be our repeat for the entire project until you reach your desired length or height for your bandana. So again, I'm going to repeat for our third row. Chain 5 again. Turn your work. We have our chain 1 space, so 3 double crochets on the chain 1 space. Don't forget to make your chain 1 after your last double crochet, and the chain 1 space here, we're going to make our 3 double crochets again. Chain 1, and then locate your middle chain, and then we're going to make 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets on the middle one. Chain 3, then 3 double crochet again on that chain, again chain 1, and on the next chain 1 we're going to make our 3 double crochets again, chain 1 again, and chain 1 space here, 3 double crochets, chain 1, and on the next chain we're going to make our treble crochet, which is this one. Later on we're going to sew in our end, so this will grow, so just keep on repeating and turn your work. When you reach the other side, don't forget to make your chain 1 in between the 3 double crochets, and in the middle 1, 3 double crochets, chain 3 and 3 double crochets. All right. So now I am happy with the size of my bandana. So what I did, once you reach this side or one side, so after the last chain, I just made 60 chains, and then coming back I just slip stitch, and then when I reached the first chain that I did, I just made 3 single crochets in every space until we reach the other end. And the same thing what we're going to do when you reach the last chain, make 60 chains, and then coming back slip stitch. And then now we are going to do the other sides. This is just optional. You can fasten it off once you're done with the strings. So I will just show you another way how to finish the sides. But again, as I said, this is good to go. All right. So if you're not, if you're already happy with your bandana, so you can just fasten this off once you've done the string. So again, we're going to do the slip stitch on this side. So if you're happy with your bandana, you can just fasten this off and cut the yarn. But if you want to follow the sides, so what we're going to do is slip stitch on the next chain, and then single crochet on this chain, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then we're going to insert our hook on the single crochet and make our slip stitch. So that will be our first picot. All right, so slip stitch again, single crochet on the middle double crochets, chain 3, and then insert your hook on the single crochet that you made and make a slip stitch. So that will be our second picot. Again, slip stitch, slip stitch on the chain 1 space on the single crochet that we made, I slip stitch inside the chain and not over the chain, or I mean under the chain, right? And then when you reach the middle double crochet, make a single crochet, chain 3, and then insert on that single crochet that you made, make a slip stitch, and that will be our picot. So you're going to make your picot in all of the middle double crochet. So slip stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 3, and then slip stitch on that single crochet, slip stitch again. Then in every middle double crochet of the chain 3 of the 3 double crochets, I mean, you're going to make your picot. So let's continue. So slip stitch again, slip stitch again on the middle chain, slip stitch again on that first double crochet, and then make 1 single crochet, chain 3, and then slip stitch, insert your hook and make a slip stitch on that single crochet that we made, so that you made 1 picot. So slip stitch again, slip stitch again on the chain 1, again on the first double crochet, and make your single crochet in the middle one, chain 3, slip stitch, just for a closer look. So we're going to make our single crochet on top of that middle double crochet, chain 3, and then insert your hook on the chain 1, on the single crochet that we made, and then we're going to make our slip stitch to finish our picot, and then slip stitch again on the next chain, slip stitch again on the chain 1, again on the first double crochet, and then single crochet, and then we are going to make our picot. So that will be our repeat for the entire side until you reach the other side. Alright, so I will just meet you later once it is done. Alright, so once you reach the corner, we're going to do our picot on the middle chain. So slip stitch on the first chain, because this is chain 3. So on the middle part, you make your single crochet, and we're going to make our picot. Then again on the next chain, we're going to slip stitch, slip stitch again, and then on the middle double crochet, we're going to make our picot again. So the same thing what we did on the other side. Now we are on our last picot, so we're going to slip stitch, slip stitch again on the chain, So slip stitch, slip stitch, and we're going to do our last picot. And we're going to slip stitch on this very last chain. And now we are ready to fasten off. Now we can cut our yarn. And now our bandana is ready with our picot on the sides. Let's see how the measurement. From one side to the other, it measures almost 48 centimeters. And then the height is about 23 centimeters. Our strings is 25 centimeters on the other side, and on the other side it will be almost the same because I made yeah, it's 25 centimeters on both sides. So now we are ready to sew in our tail. So we only have one tail to sew because we already saw the one that we here on this starting point. So now we are done with our bandana. So I hope you learned a thing or two on our project for today. Happy crocheting, everyone. I hope to see you again on my next video. Happy crocheting, everyone, and God bless.